Unlock Better You, How to Get Better Every Single Day. Written and published by Echo Tales. Introduction. What if you could become a little better every single day? Not through massive overnight changes, but by making small, consistent improvements. This book is about that process. Progress isn't about drastic transformations. It's about steady growth. It's about taking small steps that add up over time. Imagine improving just 1% each day. At first, it may not seem like much. But over weeks, months, and years, these tiny changes can reshape your entire life. The truth is, success doesn't come from motivation alone. It comes from daily habits, self-discipline, and the right mindset. That's exactly what this book will help you build. By the time you finish listening, you'll understand how to develop a growth mindset that fuels improvement. How to build habits that stick, even when motivation fades. How to stay focused, overcome setbacks, and keep moving forward. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. You don't have to wait for the right moment to start. The right moment is now. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Mindset of Growth. The way you think shapes the way you live. What if the key to success was not talent, intelligence, or luck, but how you think? The way you see challenges, failures, and opportunities can determine whether you grow or stay the same. This is called mindset. Some people believe their abilities are fixed. They think intelligence, skills, and talents are set in stone. If they fail at something, they assume they are just not good enough. They give up easily because they believe they cannot improve. Others see things differently. They believe abilities can grow with effort. They see failure as a lesson, not a dead end. They keep pushing forward because they know improvement is always possible. This is the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. The two mindsets, fixed versus growth. Dr. Carol Dweck, a psychologist at Stanford University, spent years studying how people handle success and failure. She discovered that mindset is one of the biggest factors in personal growth. People with a fixed mindset believe that their intelligence and talents are unchangeable. If they struggle with something, they assume they are simply not good at it. They avoid challenges to protect their self-image. When they see others succeed, they feel threatened instead of inspired. People with a growth mindset see things differently. They believe that effort leads to improvement. They embrace challenges because they know struggle is part of learning. They see failure as a stepping stone, not an obstacle. When they see someone succeed, they ask, "What can I learn from them?" Which mindset do you have? More importantly, which mindset do you want to have? How mindset shapes your life. Your mindset influences every decision you make. It affects your career, relationships, health, and personal growth. Imagine two students taking a difficult math test. One struggles with the first question and thinks, "I'm just not good at math." They give up quickly and stop trying. The other student struggles too, but instead they think, "This is hard, but I can figure it out." They keep working, ask for help, and eventually improve. The difference is not intelligence, it is mindset. This applies to everything in life. Whether you are learning a new skill, starting a business, or improving your fitness, the way you think will determine how far you go. If you believe you are limited, you will hold yourself back. If you believe you can improve, you will find ways to grow. Rewiring your mind for growth. The good news is, mindset is not permanent. You can change the way you think. Here are 3 simple ways to develop a growth mindset. 1. Reframe failure as feedback. Failure is not a sign that you are incapable. It is a sign that you are learning. Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall over and over again. But they do not give up. They keep trying until they get it right. This is how growth happens. Every mistake teaches you something. Every setback helps you improve. Instead of saying, "I failed," start saying, "I learned." 2. Embrace challenges. Instead of avoiding them, challenges are not barriers. They are opportunities to grow. Think about the hardest thing you have ever accomplished. Maybe it was finishing a degree, running a marathon, or learning a new skill. At first it seemed impossible, but you kept going. and in the end you got better. Growth happens when you push beyond your comfort zone. The next time you face a challenge, remind yourself, this is how I grow. 3. Focus on progress, not perfection. Perfection is an illusion. No one starts as an expert. Every master was once a beginner. Think about the greatest athletes, musicians, or business leaders. They were not born with their skills. They worked at them every single day. They focused on getting better, not being perfect. If you compare yourself to experts, you may feel discouraged. Instead, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Aim for small improvements. Over time, they add up to something great. Real-world examples of a growth mindset. Thomas Edison, learning from failure. Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb, but he never saw failure as defeat. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His mindset kept him going, and because of that he changed the world. Michael Jordan, the power of persistence. Before becoming a basketball legend, Jordan was cut from his high school team. Instead of giving up, he used that failure as fuel. He trained harder than ever. Years later, he became one of the greatest athletes of all time. His success was not just about talent, it was about mindset. Oprah Winfrey, turning setbacks into strength. Oprah was fired from her first television job. She could have let that stop her. Instead, she used it as motivation. She believed in her ability to grow. Today, she is one of the most successful media figures in history. Each of these people had challenges. Each of them could have given up, but their mindset pushed them forward. The mindset shift starts now. Your mindset is not set in stone. You have the power to change it. Right now, think of something you have struggled with. A skill, a goal, or a challenge you have avoided. Now, ask yourself, what would I do if I believed I could improve? That is where growth begins. As you move forward in this book, you will learn practical ways to build habits, stay disciplined, and push through obstacles. But everything starts with mindset. Growth is a choice, and today, you get to make that choice. Let's keep going. Chapter 2. Building habits that stick. Why habits matter more than motivation. Have you ever felt highly motivated to make a change, only to lose that motivation a few days later? Maybe you decided to wake up early, exercise daily, or eat healthier. At first it felt exciting, you were full of energy. But then life got in the way. You got tired, busy, or distracted. Slowly you fell back into old habits. This happens to almost everyone. The problem is not motivation. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. If you rely on motivation alone, you will always struggle to stay consistent. What you need is something stronger, something automatic, something that works even when you do not feel like it. You need habits. Habits are the foundation of success. They shape your actions, your mindset, and your life. When you build good habits, you do not have to rely on willpower. You do things automatically, without even thinking about them. This chapter will teach you how to build habits that stick, how habits shape your life. Your life is the result of your daily habits. Think about the things you do every day. The way you wake up, the food you eat, the way you work, relax, and interact with others. These are not random choices. They are habits, repeated over and over again. Now ask yourself, are your habits helping you or holding you back? If you want to improve any area of your life, your health, productivity, or relationships, you need to change your daily habits. The good news is, building a habit is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned. The science of habit formation. Dr. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, explains that every habit follows a simple pattern. Cue, something triggers the behavior. Craving, you feel a desire to take action. Response, you perform the habit. Reward, you feel satisfied, reinforcing the habit. For example, imagine you come home from work feeling tired. This is the cue. You crave relaxation, so you turn on the TV. Response, after watching you feel entertained. Reward, the more you repeat this cycle, the stronger the habit becomes. Now let's flip this process and use it to build good habits. How to build habits that last. 1. Make it obvious. If you want to build a habit, make it easy to remember. Create visual cues to remind yourself. If you want to drink more water, keep a water bottle on your desk. If you want to read before bed, place a book on your pillow. If you want to work out, set out your workout clothes the night before. The easier it is to see, the easier it is to do. 2. Make it easy. Many people fail to build habits because they start too big. They try to change everything at once. This leads to burnout. Instead, start small. If you want to start exercising, do just 5 push-ups a day. If you want to write a book, start with 1 sentence a day. If you want to meditate, begin with just 1 deep breath. Once a habit is easy, it becomes automatic. You can always increase the difficulty later. 3. Make it rewarding. Your brain loves rewards. If a habit feels good, you will want to repeat it. If you finish a workout, mark it on a calendar. Seeing your streak grow will feel rewarding. If you complete a reading session, allow yourself a small treat. If you accomplish a goal, celebrate, even in small ways. Rewarding yourself makes habits enjoyable. And when habits are enjoyable, they stick. Breaking bad habits. Just as you can build good habits, you can also break bad ones. Here's how. 1. Make it invisible. If you want to stop a habit, remove the trigger. If you eat too much junk food, keep it out of your house. If you check your phone too often, leave it in another room. If you spend too much time watching TV, unplug it after use. The harder a habit is to start, the easier it is to quit. 2. Make it unattractive. Change the way you see bad habits. Instead of saying, "I need to quit smoking," say, "I am choosing to breathe clean air." Instead of saying, "I should stop procrastinating," say, "I am the type of person who gets things done." Changing your identity makes bad habits less appealing. 3. Make it difficult. If a habit is hard to do, you will do it less. If you want to stop using social media, log out after every session. If you want to quit overspending, delete your credit card info from online stores. If you want to stop hitting snooze, put your alarm clock across the room. The harder it is to repeat a bad habit, the easier it is to break. Real-world examples of habit change. 1. James Clear, writing a best-selling book. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, did not write his book overnight. He wrote just 1 page a day. Over time, this small habit turned into a full book. 2. Jerry Seinfeld, the Don't Break the Chain method. Comedian Jerry Seinfeld writes jokes every day. He marks an X on a calendar each day he writes. The goal is to never break the chain. This simple habit helped him become one of the most successful comedians of all time. 3. Kobe Bryant, practicing before everyone else. Basketball legend Kobe Bryant was known for his relentless work ethic. He woke up at 4 a.m. to practice, long before his teammates arrived. This habit made him one of the greatest players in history. Each of these people used small, consistent habits to achieve greatness. The power of habit stacking. A simple way to build habits is through habit stacking. Habit stacking means attaching a new habit to an existing one. For example, after brushing your teeth, do 5 push-ups. After drinking your morning coffee, read 1 page of a book. After getting out of bed, stretch for 30 seconds. When you connect habits together, they become automatic. Your daily habits shape your future. Every action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. If you want to be healthy, cast small votes by eating well and moving daily. If you want to be productive, cast small votes by focusing and eliminating distractions. If you want to be successful, cast small votes by learning and improving every day. Big results do not come from one big effort. They come from small, repeated actions. Right now, think of 1 small habit you can start today. Something easy, something simple. Start small. Stay consistent. Over time, the results will amaze you. Let's keep going. Chapter 3. Mastering Self-Discipline. The secret behind every successful person. What separates successful people from those who struggle to reach their goals? It is not luck. It is not talent. It is not motivation. It is self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. It is waking up early when you would rather sleep in. It is going to the gym when you would rather sit on the couch. It is working on your goals when distractions are everywhere. The people who achieve great things in life are not always the most talented or the most motivated. They are the ones who show up every day, no matter what. The good news: self-discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you can build. And this chapter will show you how. Why willpower alone is not enough. Most people think self-discipline means forcing yourself to do hard things through sheer willpower. This is a mistake. Willpower is like a muscle. It gets tired when you use it too much. If you rely on willpower alone, you will eventually burn out. Instead of forcing yourself to be disciplined, you need to create an environment where discipline becomes easy. You do this by removing distractions, building better habits, and making the right choices automatic. The 3 pillars of self-discipline. There are 3 key elements of self-discipline. Control your environment. Develop strong routines. Master your mindset. Each of these plays a crucial role in building discipline that lasts. 1. Control your environment. Your surroundings have a huge impact on your behavior. If your environment is full of distractions, staying disciplined will feel like a battle. But if you design your environment for success, discipline becomes effortless. Here's how. Remove temptations. If you want to eat healthy, do not keep junk food in the house. If you want to stop wasting time on social media, remove the apps from your phone. Make good choices easy. If you want to work out, keep your gym clothes ready. If you want to read more, place a book where you can see it. Surround yourself with disciplined people. If you spend time with lazy, unmotivated people, their habits will rub off on you. But if you surround yourself with hardworking, disciplined individuals, you will naturally adopt their habits. When your environment supports your goals, discipline feels effortless. 2. Develop strong routines. Discipline is not about making big decisions every day. It is about setting up routines that make success automatic. Here's how to build a routine that works. Start your day with purpose. The first hour of your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Instead of checking your phone or scrolling social media, create a morning routine that prepares you for success. A simple, disciplined morning routine might look like this. Wake up at the same time every day. No snoozing. Move your body. Even 5 minutes of stretching wakes you up. Plan your day. Write down your top priorities. Avoid distractions. Do not start your day with social media or news. Stick to a consistent schedule. If you want to be disciplined, you need structure. A clear daily schedule removes decision fatigue and keeps you on track. Plan your day in blocks. Morning, focused work and important tasks. Afternoon, meetings, learning or creative work. Evening, exercise, relaxation and personal time. Having a structured routine eliminates wasted time and keeps you disciplined without effort. 3. Master your mindset. Your mindset is the foundation of self-discipline. If you believe you are someone who struggles with discipline, you will act that way. If you believe you are someone who follows through, you will rise to that standard. Here's how to build a disciplined mindset. 1. Stop negotiating with yourself. When you set a goal, follow through. No excuses. Do not wait until you feel like it. Do not give yourself an option to quit. If you say you will wake up at 6 a.m., do it. If you plan to work out, do it, even if it is only for 10 minutes. If you decide to write every day, do it, no matter how little. Successful people do what needs to be done, whether they feel like it or not. 2. Focus on long-term gains, not short-term comfort. Most people give in to instant gratification. They choose what feels good now instead of what is best for their future. Discipline means delaying short-term pleasure for long-term success. Waking up early is hard, but having extra time to work on your goals is worth it. Exercising is uncomfortable, but being fit and healthy is worth it. Avoiding distractions takes effort, but achieving your dreams is worth it. Whenever you feel tempted to quit, ask yourself, will this choice bring me closer to my goals or further away? 3. Accept that discipline is not always easy. There will be days when you do not feel like being disciplined. That is normal, but remember, discipline is not about being perfect. It is about showing up even when you do not feel like it. Some days you will be at 100%. Other days you might only be at 50%. But even on those tough days, give what you can. Keep going. That is what separates disciplined people from everyone else. Real-world examples of self-discipline. Jocko Willink, The Power of Waking Up Early. Jocko Willink, a former Navy SEAL, wakes up at 4:30 a.m. every day to train. He believes that discipline in the morning sets the tone for the entire day. Elon Musk, Working with Intensity. Elon Musk is known for working 80-100 hours a week. He does not rely on motivation. He follows a strict schedule and stays disciplined in his work. Serena Williams, Relentless Practice. Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players of all time, practices for hours every single day. Even when she is tired, even when she does not feel like it, she still trains. Each of these people built success through daily discipline, not motivation. The discipline challenge: start small, stay consistent. Right now, choose one small area where you want to be more disciplined. Do you want to wake up earlier? Do you want to exercise daily? Do you want to spend less time on distractions? Pick one habit. Make it simple. Start today. Discipline is not built overnight. It is built one small action at a time. The more you practice discipline, the stronger it becomes. You have everything you need to take control of your life. The only question is, will you do it? Let's keep going. Chapter 4. The Power of Small Wins. Why small wins matter more than big goals. Most people believe success comes from huge, life-changing moments. They think one big decision, one big breakthrough, or one big action is what creates success. But the truth is, success is not about one big moment. It is about small, consistent victories. Think about it. You do not become fit after one workout. You do not become wealthy after one smart investment. You do not become a great speaker after one presentation. Real progress happens through small wins, little moments of success that build momentum over time. These wins may seem insignificant at first, but over weeks, months, and years, they create massive change. If you learn how to focus on small wins, you will always feel like you are making progress. And when you feel progress, you stay motivated. This chapter will teach you how to use the power of small wins to transform your life. The science behind small wins. Psychologists have studied small wins for years. They found that every time you complete a small goal, your brain releases dopamine, a chemical that makes you feel good. This creates a powerful cycle. You achieve a small win, your brain releases dopamine. You feel motivated to keep going. You achieve another small win. The more small wins you create, the more momentum you build. This is why successful people do not wait for big breakthroughs. They focus on small daily victories that add up over time. How small wins create big results. Let's look at some real-world examples. 1. James Clear and the 1% Rule. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, explains that improving by just 1% every day leads to massive growth over time. Imagine improving at something by 1% each day. After 1 year, you would not just be a little better. You would be 37 times better than when you started. 2. The British cycling team. For years, the British cycling team struggled. They had not won a Tour de France in over a century. Then coach Dave Brailsford introduced the concept of marginal gains. Instead of focusing on massive improvements, they made small changes in every area: better bike seats, improved sleeping habits, even washing hands more carefully to avoid sickness. The result? They started winning. Within a few years, they dominated the sport. Their success came from tiny improvements that added up over time. 3. The Seinfeld Strategy. Comedian Jerry Seinfeld wanted to improve his writing. Instead of setting a big goal, he focused on one small win: writing jokes every day. To stay consistent, he used a simple trick. He put an X on a calendar every day he wrote. His goal was to not break the chain. This small habit led to a legendary career. How to create small wins in your life. Now that you know why small wins work, Let's talk about how to use them in your life. 1. Start with tiny goals. Big goals can feel overwhelming. That is why so many people give up. Instead, start small. Want to read more? Start with 1 page a day. Want to exercise? Do 5 push-ups a day. Want to write a book? Write 1 sentence a day. The key is to make it so easy that you cannot fail. 2. Track your progress. Seeing your progress makes a huge difference. It reminds you that you are moving forward. Use a habit tracker, a journal, or even a simple checklist. Each time you complete a small win, mark it down. Watching your progress build over time keeps you motivated. 3. Celebrate every win. Most people only celebrate big achievements, but if you wait for big wins, you will stay unmotivated. Instead, celebrate small wins. Finished a workout, give yourself a high five. Read a page of a book, say nice job. Wrote a few sentences, smile and keep going. Celebrating small wins makes the process enjoyable. 4. Focus on consistency, not perfection. Perfection is the enemy of progress. If you try to be perfect, you will never start. Instead, focus on showing up every day. Even if it is not perfect, doing something is better than doing nothing. Missed a day? No problem. Just get back on track. How small wins change your mindset. Small wins do more than create progress. They change the way you see yourself. Every time you achieve a small win, you prove to yourself that you can succeed. If you read 1 page every day, you start to see yourself as a reader. If you exercise every morning, you start to see yourself as someone who is fit. If you write every day, you start to see yourself as a writer. Your identity changes through small wins. The more small wins you stack, the more confident you become. The Small Wins Challenge. Start today. Now it is time to take action. Pick 1 small goal. Make it easy. Something you can do every day. Track your progress. Use a calendar, journal, or app. Celebrate your wins. No matter how small, give yourself credit. Remember, small wins lead to big success. Start today. Keep going. And watch how your life transforms. Let's keep moving forward. Chapter 5. Learning faster and smarter. The secret to getting ahead. The world is changing faster than ever. New skills, new technologies, and new challenges appear every day. If you want to stay ahead, you must keep learning. But here's the problem. Most people do not know how to learn effectively. They read books but forget what they learned. They watch tutorials but struggle to apply the knowledge. They spend hours studying but make little progress. The truth is, learning is not just about working harder. It is about working smarter. This chapter will teach you how to learn faster, retain more information, and apply what you learn in real life. Why most people struggle to learn. If you have ever felt like learning takes too long, you are not alone. Most people learn the wrong way. They rely on passive learning, reading books, watching videos, or listening to lectures without fully engaging with the material. The problem: passive learning is slow and ineffective. To learn faster, you need active learning, a process that forces your brain to engage, recall, and apply knowledge. The 4 pillars of smart learning. There are 4 key principles that can help you learn anything faster. Focus on understanding, not memorization. Use spaced repetition to retain information. Learn by teaching and doing. Apply knowledge in the real world. Let's break each of these down. 1. Focus on understanding, not memorization. Many people try to memorize information without truly understanding it. This is a mistake. Memorization fades quickly. Understanding lasts forever. Here's how to shift from memorization to true understanding. Ask why. Instead of just accepting facts, question them. Why does something work the way it does? Break it down. Simplify complex topics into basic ideas. If you cannot explain it in simple terms, you do not fully understand it. Make connections. Relate new information to things you already know. This makes learning easier and faster. Example: if you are learning about investing, do not just memorize financial terms. Try to understand how markets work and how they relate to real-life situations. When you understand something deeply, you will remember it effortlessly. 2. Use spaced repetition to retain information. Most people learn something once and then forget it. The key to remembering is repetition, but done the right way. Spaced repetition is a learning technique that helps you remember information for life. Here's how it works. Instead of cramming everything in one day, review the material over time. Start with short intervals, review after a day, then increase the gap, review after a week, then a month. Use flashcards or apps like Anki to reinforce key concepts. Spaced repetition trains your brain to hold on to information longer, making learning more efficient. Example: if you are learning a new language, do not try to memorize 100 words in one day. Instead, learn 5 words and review them daily. Over time, you will remember far more with less effort. 3. Learn by teaching and doing. One of the fastest ways to learn is to teach someone else. This forces you to simplify concepts, organize your thoughts, and fill in gaps in your knowledge. SELK, the Feynman technique, named after physicist Richard Feynman, is a simple but powerful method. Learn the topic, read or study the material. Teach it to a child. Explain it in the simplest way possible. Identify gaps. If you struggle to explain something, go back and learn more. Refine your explanation. Keep simplifying until it makes complete sense. Example: if you are learning about nutrition, try explaining the basics of healthy eating to a friend. If you cannot, it means you need to review the topic again. Learning is not about passively absorbing information. It is about engaging with it. 4. Apply knowledge in the real world. The best way to learn something is to use it. You can read about a skill for months, but until you apply it, you will never truly understand it. Here's how to apply knowledge faster. Practice immediately. If you learn a new coding language, build a simple project. Solve real problems. If you read about time management, start using the techniques in your daily routine. Learn by experience. Instead of just reading about leadership, take on a leadership role. Example: if you want to get better at public speaking, do not just watch TED Talks. Find opportunities to speak, at work, in meetings, or even at family gatherings. Learning by doing turns knowledge into real skills. How to learn any skill faster. Here is a step-by-step method to learn anything quickly. Define your goal. What exactly do you want to learn? Be specific. Find the best resources. Books, courses, mentors. Choose wisely. Break it into small steps. Focus on mastering one part at a time. Use active learning. Take notes, ask questions, and engage with the material. Practice consistently. Small daily efforts lead to big improvements. Test yourself. Challenge yourself to recall and apply what you have learned. Teach others. Explaining concepts strengthens your understanding. Example: if you want to learn photography, do not just watch tutorials. Pick up a camera and start shooting. Adjust settings. Experiment with lighting and analyze your results. Hands-on experience will accelerate your learning. Common learning mistakes to avoid. Many people struggle to learn because they make these mistakes, trying to learn too much at once. Focus on one thing at a time, not applying what they learn. Learning without action is wasted time. Relying only on passive learning, reading and watching videos is not enough. You must practice. Giving up too soon. Learning takes time. Stay patient and keep improving. Avoid these mistakes, and you will see progress much faster. The learning challenge: take action today. Right now, pick something you want to learn. A new language, a new skill for work, a hobby like playing guitar or painting. Use the techniques from this chapter. Focus on understanding, not memorization. Use spaced repetition to retain information. Teach and apply what you learn. Practice consistently. Small daily improvements will lead to massive growth over time. The faster you learn, the faster you grow. Let's keep moving forward. Chapter 6. Taking action every day. The gap between knowing and doing. Most people already know what they need to do to improve their lives. They know they should exercise. They know they should eat healthier. They know they should work on their goals, build better habits, and stay disciplined. But knowing is not enough. The real challenge is doing. There is a gap between knowledge and action. Many people spend time planning, reading, and thinking about success, but never take the necessary steps to move forward. If you want to get better every single day, you must close this gap. You must take action, even when it feels uncomfortable. This chapter will show you how to stop overthinking and start doing. Why most people struggle to take action. If you have ever felt stuck, unmotivated, or unsure about where to start, you are not alone. There are 3 main reasons why people struggle to take action. They wait for motivation. They think they need to feel inspired before they start. But motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. They fear failure. They are afraid of making mistakes, so they do nothing instead. They overthink. They analyze every detail, trying to find the perfect plan and never actually start. The key to success is not waiting for motivation, avoiding failure, or creating the perfect plan. The key is to take action, no matter what. The power of momentum. Have you ever noticed how hard it is to start something, but once you begin it gets easier? That is because of momentum. Momentum is the force that keeps you moving once you start. It is like pushing a heavy rock. At first it is difficult, but once it starts rolling, it moves on its own. The secret to being productive is starting small and building momentum. Once you start, the action becomes easier. Once you build momentum, consistency becomes effortless. How to take action every day. Taking action does not mean making huge changes overnight. It means taking small steps every day that bring you closer to your goals. Here's how to do it. 1. The 5-second rule. Mel Robbins, a motivational speaker, created a simple but powerful technique called the 5-second rule. It works like this. The moment you feel the urge to take action, count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, J, then immediately do what you need to do. This stops your brain from overthinking and helps you take action before doubt or hesitation creeps in. Example: if you want to wake up early but feel tempted to hit snooze, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and get out of bed. 2. The 2-minute rule. If a task feels overwhelming, start with just 2 minutes. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to exercise? Do 1 push-up. Want to write? Write 1 sentence. Once you start, you will likely keep going. Starting small removes resistance and makes action effortless. 3. Set daily non-negotiables. To stay consistent, set small daily goals that you commit to no matter what. These are called non-negotiables, things you do every single day, no excuses. Examples: write 100 words every day if you want to become a writer. Do 10 minutes of exercise if you want to stay fit. Spend 15 minutes learning something new if you want to improve. Non-negotiables keep you moving forward even on tough days. 4. Stop overthinking. Just start. Many people waste time analyzing and planning instead of taking action. The truth is, you do not need a perfect plan. You just need to start. Instead of reading 10 books on fitness, do a workout today. Instead of researching how to start a business, take 1 step today. Create a simple website, brainstorm ideas, or talk to potential customers. Instead of waiting for the right time to start, begin now. Perfectionism kills action. The best way to learn is by doing. How to stay consistent. Taking action once is easy. Staying consistent is the real challenge. Here's how to make daily action a habit. 1. Track your progress. Use a habit tracker or calendar. Every time you take action, mark an X on the calendar. Seeing your progress will keep you motivated. Your goal is to not break the chain. 2. Set a daily minimum goal. Some days you will feel unmotivated. That is normal. The key is to take action anyway, even if it is small. Set a minimum goal that is so easy you can always do it. Example: if you are too tired for a full workout, do 5 push-ups. If you do not have time to write a full page, write 1 sentence. This keeps your momentum alive. 3. Use the 3-day rule. Never let yourself go more than 3 days without taking action. If you miss a day, get back on track the next day. Do not let small breaks turn into long gaps. Real-world examples of daily action. 1. Stephen King. Writing every day. Stephen King writes every single day, even on weekends and holidays. This consistency has made him one of the most successful authors in history. 2. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Training relentlessly. When Arnold was training for bodybuilding, he never skipped workouts. He trained 6 hours a day without fail. His dedication made him a champion. 3. Bill Gates. Learning daily. Even after becoming one of the richest men in the world, Bill Gates still reads 50 books a year. He believes daily learning is essential for growth. Each of these people built success through daily action, not motivation. The key takeaway: action beats everything. You do not need to wait for motivation. You do not need to create the perfect plan. You do not need to feel ready. You just need to take action every single day. Start small, build momentum, stay consistent. Right now, think of one small action you can take today. Do it, then do it again tomorrow. Success is not about what you know. It is about what you do. Let's keep moving forward. Chapter 7. Developing resilience. Resilience is the ability to navigate life's challenges with strength and adaptability. It is not about avoiding difficulties but learning how to rise above them. Throughout history, people have faced hardships that tested their limits. Yet some emerged stronger, more determined, and better equipped for the future. This ability to bounce back is not something people are simply born with. It is a skill that can be developed. In this chapter, we will explore what resilience truly means, why it is essential, and how to cultivate it in everyday life. Understanding resilience. Imagine a tree standing firm during a powerful storm. The wind may bend its branches, but its roots keep it grounded. This is resilience in nature, and it mirrors how people withstand life's storms. Resilient individuals do not escape pain, failure, or setbacks. Instead, they learn from these experiences, adapting and growing as they move forward. Resilience is not just about mental toughness. It is a combination of emotional strength, self-awareness, and adaptability. It involves managing stress, maintaining a sense of purpose, and developing a mindset that sees obstacles as opportunities for growth. One key aspect of resilience is perception. Two people can face the same situation but respond very differently. A setback for one might be an insurmountable roadblock, while another sees it as a chance to learn and improve. How we perceive challenges shapes our ability to overcome them. The role of mindset in resilience. Dr. Carol Dweck, a leading psychologist, introduced the concept of a growth mindset. This mindset is built on the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. Those with a growth mindset view failures as opportunities to improve. On the other hand, those with a fixed mindset believe that their skills and talents are unchangeable. Consider Thomas Edison, who made thousands of attempts before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he famously responded, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is the essence of resilience, seeing failure not as an end, but as part of the journey to success. Cultivating a resilient mindset starts with changing how we interpret difficulties. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," shift to, "I can't do this yet." That simple change in perspective opens the door to growth and perseverance. Building emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to regulate emotions during stressful or difficult times. It does not mean suppressing emotions but understanding and managing them effectively. One strategy to strengthen emotional resilience is practicing mindfulness. Being mindful helps individuals stay present, rather than becoming overwhelmed by past regrets or future worries. Studies have shown that mindfulness reduces stress and improves emotional well-being. Simple techniques like deep breathing or guided meditation can make a significant difference in managing emotions. Another key component is self-compassion. Many people are their own worst critics, often engaging in harsh self-judgment. Resilient individuals treat themselves with kindness, recognizing that failure is a part of growth. When faced with setbacks, they ask, What can I learn from this, rather than dwelling on self-doubt? Strengthening mental and physical resilience. Mental resilience is closely connected to physical well-being. Sleep, nutrition, and exercise play a significant role in how well we handle challenges. Studies have shown that individuals who prioritize their health are more capable of managing stress and adversity. Exercise, in particular, has been proven to reduce stress hormones while increasing endorphins, which enhance mood and energy levels. A simple 30-minute walk can provide clarity and reduce anxiety. Similarly, getting enough sleep allows the brain to process emotions and recover from daily stressors. Resilience also grows through continuous learning. Reading, engaging in meaningful conversations, and exposing oneself to new experiences help the brain develop new connections. Lifelong learners are more adaptable, making them better equipped to handle change and uncertainty. The power of strong relationships. No one builds resilience alone. Human connections are essential in developing inner strength. Having a strong support system, whether it is family, friends, or mentors, helps people navigate difficulties with greater ease. During difficult times, reaching out for help is not a sign of weakness but of wisdom. Studies show that those who maintain strong relationships experience lower levels of stress and greater overall well-being. Supportive conversations provide perspective, reminding individuals that they are not alone in their struggles. A great example of this is the story of Helen Keller. Despite being deaf and blind, she achieved remarkable success with the help of her mentor Anne Sullivan. Without that relationship, Keller's journey would have been far more challenging. This highlights the importance of having people who believe in us, encourage us, and help us see our potential even when we struggle to see it ourselves. Turning adversity into strength. Resilient individuals do not just overcome obstacles, they use them as fuel for growth. A powerful example is Oprah Winfrey, who faced significant hardships early in life, including poverty and trauma. Instead of letting these experiences define her negatively, she used them as motivation to create a successful and meaningful career. Today, she inspires millions by sharing her journey and emphasizing the power of resilience. Each person has the capacity to transform adversity into strength. The key is to reframe struggles as learning experiences. When something goes wrong, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" shift the perspective to, "What can this teach me?" This mindset fosters growth and helps turn difficulties into stepping stones for success. Practical steps to build resilience. Building resilience is a lifelong process, but there are actionable steps anyone can take. Develop a growth mindset. Embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. Practice emotional regulation. Use mindfulness and deep breathing to manage stress. Prioritize physical well-being. Exercise, sleep well, and maintain a balanced diet to strengthen mental resilience. Cultivate strong relationships. Surround yourself with supportive and encouraging people. Reframe failures as lessons. View setbacks as valuable experiences that contribute to personal growth. Stay flexible and adaptable. Be open to change and see it as a natural part of life's journey. Seek meaning and purpose. Connect with goals that inspire you and give your challenges a deeper sense of purpose. Final thoughts. Resilience is not about avoiding struggles, it is about developing the strength to overcome them. It is the ability to keep moving forward even when the path is uncertain. Everyone faces difficulties, but those who build resilience turn their hardships into powerful lessons for growth. By cultivating a strong mindset, managing emotions effectively, taking care of physical well-being, and fostering meaningful relationships, anyone can develop resilience. The key is to embrace challenges with a mindset that says, "This is an opportunity to grow." No matter what life throws your way, you have the ability to rise above it. Resilience is not just about surviving, it is about thriving. And the more you practice it, the stronger you become. Chapter 8. The role of health in self-improvement. Self-improvement is often associated with mindset, discipline, and habits. But at its core, true self-improvement starts with one foundational element: your health. A sharp mind, a disciplined routine, and the ability to persevere all depend on your physical and mental well-being. Many people focus on learning new skills, refining their productivity and setting ambitious goals. But without good health, sustaining these efforts becomes a challenge. Imagine striving for success while constantly feeling drained, stressed, or unwell. It's like trying to drive a car with an empty fuel tank. This chapter explores the vital connection between health and self-improvement. We will uncover how physical well-being, mental clarity, and lifestyle choices shape personal growth. You will also learn practical ways to enhance your health and, in turn, elevate every aspect of your life. The foundation of self-improvement: physical health. Your body is the vehicle that carries you through life. If it is weak, tired, or sick, even the strongest mindset won't be enough to push you forward. Physical health forms the foundation for self-improvement in the following ways. Energy and productivity. Energy is the currency of success. Without it, your ability to work, think, and grow diminishes. Good health ensures that you wake up feeling refreshed, allowing you to focus on your goals without constant fatigue. Take, for example, an entrepreneur who is trying to build a business. If they suffer from poor sleep, lack of exercise, or a poor diet, their decision-making suffers. They experience brain fog, struggle to focus, and lack motivation. On the other hand, a well-rested and nourished individual can tackle challenges with clarity and confidence. The role of nutrition. Your body thrives on what you feed it. The right nutrients fuel your brain, strengthen your immune system, and enhance your mood. A diet rich in whole foods, lean proteins, and essential vitamins gives you the edge to stay sharp and resilient. Consider two students preparing for a major exam. One fuels their body with processed food, sugary drinks, and little water. The other eats balanced meals, drinks enough water, and avoids excessive caffeine. Over time, the second student retains information better, stays focused longer, and experiences less stress. Nutrition isn't about restrictions, it's about fueling your potential. Exercise and mental strength. Physical activity is not just about aesthetics. Regular movement strengthens your muscles, improves circulation, and releases endorphins, the brain's natural mood boosters. Successful individuals incorporate movement into their daily lives. They take walks, stretch, or engage in sports to maintain energy levels and relieve stress. Even simple activities like standing up regularly or taking deep breaths can make a difference. When you make exercise a habit, you build mental toughness. Pushing through discomfort in a workout strengthens your ability to overcome challenges in other areas of life. Mental clarity, the key to growth. Self-improvement is impossible without a clear mind. Mental clarity allows you to set priorities, make decisions, and stay focused. Sleep, the ultimate performance enhancer. Many people sacrifice sleep in the name of success, but the truth is, sleep deprivation lowers productivity, weakens memory, and increases stress. A well-rested mind is more creative, sharper, and emotionally stable. Think about professional athletes. They don't just train hard, they rest just as seriously. They understand that recovery is as crucial as effort. The same applies to mental performance. If you want to grow, protect your sleep, managing stress for maximum potential. Stress is a silent killer of self-improvement. It drains energy, clouds judgment, and leads to burnout. Managing stress is not a luxury, it's a necessity. One practical approach is mindfulness. Being present in the moment reduces anxiety and enhances focus. Simple practices like deep breathing, gratitude, and short breaks can transform your mental state. Another strategy is setting boundaries. Overcommitting and trying to do everything at once leads to exhaustion. Instead, prioritize what truly matters and let go of unnecessary distractions. Lifestyle choices that fuel self-improvement. Your daily habits shape your long-term success. Every choice you make, from morning routines to evening rituals, influences your growth. Hydration, the overlooked superpower. Most people underestimate the power of hydration. Water affects brain function, mood, and energy levels. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue and difficulty concentrating. A simple habit like drinking enough water daily can boost performance and keep you mentally sharp. Digital wellness, protecting your mental energy. In today's world, excessive screen time and social media addiction drain mental energy. Constant notifications, comparisons, and distractions make it harder to focus and stay motivated. Creating boundaries with technology helps maintain mental clarity. Set specific times to check messages, take breaks from screens, and engage in offline activities that nourish your mind. The power of nature. Spending time outdoors has proven benefits for mental health. Nature reduces stress, boosts creativity, and enhances well-being. A short walk outside can reset your mind and improve focus. Small steps for a healthier you. Self-improvement does not require drastic changes overnight. Small, consistent steps lead to lasting transformation. Here are a few practical ways to integrate health into your growth journey. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 hours of quality rest each night. Move daily. Exercise in ways you enjoy, whether it's walking, stretching, or sports. Eat mindfully. Choose whole, nutritious foods that fuel your body and mind. Manage stress. Use deep breathing, journaling, or meditation to stay balanced. Stay hydrated. Keep a water bottle nearby and drink throughout the day. Limit screen time. Reduce unnecessary distractions and reclaim mental focus. Connect with nature. Spend time outside to refresh your mind and body. Conclusion: health as the catalyst for growth. Health is not separate from success, it is the foundation of it. When you take care of your body and mind, you create the energy, clarity, and resilience needed to grow. A strong mind needs a strong body. A disciplined life starts with a well-rested brain. A productive day depends on balanced nutrition and hydration. Every great achievement is built on a foundation of well-being. Self-improvement is not just about doing more. It's about feeling better, thinking clearer, and sustaining growth. Prioritizing health is the most powerful investment you can make in your future. Take care of your health, and everything else will follow. Chapter 9. Mastering Emotional Intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is one of the most powerful tools for personal and professional success. It determines how well you manage emotions, interact with others, and handle life's challenges. While intelligence and technical skills are important, studies show that emotional intelligence often plays a bigger role in long-term success. Some people naturally exhibit high emotional intelligence, but the good news is that it can be learned and strengthened. Developing EQ enhances relationships, decision-making, and overall well-being. In this chapter, we explore how to master emotional intelligence and use it as a foundation for self-improvement. Understanding emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage both your own emotions and the emotions of others. It consists of 5 key components. Self-awareness. Recognizing your emotions and understanding how they affect your thoughts and behavior. Self-regulation. Managing emotions effectively, staying in control, and adapting to changing situations. Motivation. Using emotions to fuel persistence and resilience in achieving goals. Empathy. Understanding and sharing the feelings of others. Social skills. Building strong relationships, communicating effectively, and managing conflicts. Each of these components plays a role in shaping how you interact with the world. Mastering them leads to greater personal and professional growth. The power of self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. If you don't understand your emotions, you can't manage them effectively. Being self-aware means paying attention to your feelings, thoughts, and behaviors without judgment. Identifying emotional triggers. Emotional triggers are situations, words, or behaviors that cause a strong emotional reaction. Identifying them helps you gain control over your responses. For example, if criticism makes you defensive, recognizing this trigger allows you to pause and respond more thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Practicing reflection. A simple way to increase self-awareness is through daily reflection. Take a few moments each day to ask yourself, what emotions did I feel today? How did those emotions influence my actions? How could I have responded differently? Journaling can be an effective tool for self-reflection. Writing about emotions provides clarity and helps track patterns over time. Self-regulation, controlling emotions effectively. Self-regulation is the ability to manage emotions rather than letting them control you. It allows you to stay calm under pressure, think before acting, and make rational decisions. The pause technique. One of the most powerful self-regulation tools is the pause technique. When faced with a strong emotion, take a deep breath and pause before responding. This brief moment of reflection prevents impulsive reactions. For example, if someone makes a frustrating comment, instead of snapping back, pause. Take a breath, assess your feelings, and choose a measured response. Reframing negative thoughts. Negative emotions often come from the way we interpret situations. Reframing helps shift perspective. Example, initial thought, I failed this test, so I must not be smart. Reframed thought, this test was difficult, but I can learn from my mistakes and do better next time. Shifting negative thoughts reduces stress and builds resilience. Motivation, using emotions to drive success. Highly emotionally intelligent people use emotions as fuel to achieve their goals. They stay motivated despite setbacks and maintain a positive outlook. Setting purpose-driven goals. Instead of focusing only on external rewards like money or recognition, tie your goals to a deeper purpose. Purpose-driven goals keep you motivated even when challenges arise. For example, if you are working on a new skill, remind yourself how mastering it will benefit your personal growth or help others. The power of positive self-talk. Your inner dialogue shapes motivation. Replace self-doubt with empowering thoughts. Instead of "I can't do this," say "I will figure this out." Instead of "I always fail," say "every mistake is a learning opportunity." Shifting to positive self-talk increases confidence and perseverance. Empathy, the key to strong relationships. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the emotions of others. It strengthens relationships, improves communication, and fosters compassion. Active listening. Many people listen to respond rather than to understand. Active listening means fully focusing on the speaker, making eye contact, and avoiding distractions. To practice active listening, nod or give verbal affirmations like "I understand" or "that makes sense." Ask follow-up questions to show interest. Summarize what the speaker said before responding. Putting yourself in someone else's shoes. Empathy grows when you try to see things from another person's perspective. Before judging someone's actions, ask, what might they be feeling right now? What challenges might they be facing? How would I feel in their situation? This practice deepens understanding and reduces conflict. Social skills, building meaningful connections. Strong social skills are essential for both personal and professional success. They help you navigate conversations, resolve conflicts, and build trust. Mastering nonverbal communication. Body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice convey emotions more than words. To improve nonverbal communication, maintain eye contact to show attentiveness. Use open body language to appear approachable. Mirror the other person's tone and energy to create connection. Handling conflict with emotional intelligence. Conflict is inevitable, but emotionally intelligent individuals handle it with grace. Instead of reacting with anger, they stay calm and control their emotions. Listen to the other person's perspective. Seek solutions that benefit both parties. A well-managed conflict often strengthens relationships rather than damaging them. Practical steps to improve emotional intelligence. Like any skill, emotional intelligence improves with practice. Here are a few strategies. Practice self-reflection. Journal your emotions and review how they influence your actions. Pause before reacting. Take deep breaths and think before responding in emotional situations. Develop empathy. Listen actively, ask questions, and put yourself in others' shoes. Reframe negative thoughts. Replace self-criticism with positive, constructive thinking. Improve communication. Observe body language. Maintain eye contact and engage in meaningful conversations. Manage stress effectively. Use relaxation techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or exercise. Conclusion: emotional intelligence is a life skill. Mastering emotional intelligence transforms your personal and professional life. It helps you build deeper connections, make better decisions, and stay resilient in the face of challenges. While IQ may open doors, EQ determines how well you navigate through them. By developing self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills, you set yourself up for lifelong success. Emotional intelligence is not just a skill, it's a way of living that brings greater peace, fulfillment, and achievement. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Start today and watch how it transforms your life. Chapter 10. Optimizing Productivity. Productivity is not about doing more, it's about achieving more with less effort. Many people equate productivity with working longer hours, but true efficiency lies in smart strategies, focused effort, and effective time management. In this chapter, we explore the key principles of productivity, practical techniques for maximizing efficiency, and the mindset shifts necessary to sustain high performance. Whether you are a student, a professional, or an entrepreneur, mastering productivity will help you achieve your goals faster while maintaining a balanced life. The mindset of productivity. Before diving into strategies, it's crucial to understand that productivity starts with mindset. How you approach your tasks determines how effectively you complete them. Shifting from busy to effective. Many people mistake being busy for being productive. Answering emails, attending endless meetings, or multitasking may feel like work, but if they don't contribute to meaningful progress, they are distractions. Instead of asking, "How much work did I do?" ask, "What did I accomplish?" A productive person focuses on high-impact tasks, the ones that bring the most results with the least effort. Prioritization is key. The power of purpose-driven work. Productivity is easier when you connect your tasks to a deeper purpose. When you know why you're doing something, motivation comes naturally. For example, if you're a student studying for an exam, instead of viewing it as a chore, remind yourself that mastering the material will open doors for future opportunities. Purpose fuels persistence. Time management. Maximizing every hour. We all have 24 hours in a day. The difference between highly productive individuals and those who struggle is how they use their time. The Eisenhower Matrix, prioritizing effectively. President Dwight D. Eisenhower once said, "What is important is seldom urgent, and what is urgent is seldom important." His principle led to the Eisenhower Matrix, a tool for prioritizing tasks urgent and important. Do these immediately, for example, deadlines, crises, important but not urgent. Schedule these, for example, long-term projects, skill building. Urgent but not important, delegate these, for example, emails, minor requests. Neither urgent nor important, eliminate these, for example, unnecessary social media scrolling. Using this system prevents you from wasting time on low-value tasks. The Pomodoro Technique, working in focused bursts. The Pomodoro Technique helps maintain concentration and prevent burnout. It follows a simple structure. Work for 25 minutes with full focus. Take a 5-minute break. Repeat the cycle 4 times, then take a longer break, 15 medias 30 minutes. This method trains your brain to stay focused while allowing necessary mental recovery. Time blocking, structuring your day. Highly productive people plan their day in advance using time blocking. Instead of reacting to tasks as they come, they assign specific time slots to important activities. Example: 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., deep work, writing, coding, or studying. 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., break and emails. 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m., meetings or collaborative work. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., lunch and rest. This approach minimizes distractions and ensures essential tasks are completed. Eliminating distractions, staying focused in a distracted world. In today's digital age, distractions are everywhere. Social media, notifications, and constant interruptions steal valuable time and focus. The 5-second rule for distractions. Whenever you feel the urge to check your phone or engage in a distraction, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and redirect your focus back to your task. This simple technique interrupts impulsive behaviors. The power of a distraction-free environment. Your surroundings influence your productivity. To optimize focus, keep your workspace clean and clutter-free. Use noise-canceling headphones if needed. Put your phone on silent or in another room while working. Use website blockers to prevent social media distractions. Small changes in your environment can lead to massive gains in productivity. Energy management. Working smarter, not harder. Many people think productivity is about working longer, but energy management is more important than time management. The ultradian rhythm, working with your natural energy cycles. Your brain works in cycles of 90 minutes of focus followed by 15 medias 20 minutes of rest. Instead of forcing yourself to work non-stop, schedule breaks to recharge. For example, after an intense work session, take a walk, stretch or drink water. This prevents burnout and maintains efficiency. The role of sleep, nutrition and exercise. Your brain needs fuel to function at its best. To maximize productivity, get 7 hours of quality sleep. Sleep enhances memory, focus and creativity. Eat nutrient-dense foods. Avoid excessive sugar and processed foods that cause energy crashes. Exercise regularly. Even a 10-minute walk can boost concentration and mood. The 80-20 rule, focusing on what truly matters. The Pareto principle states that 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. Identify and focus on tasks that produce the highest impact. For example, in business 20% of customers bring 80% of revenue. In learning 20% of study material covers 80% of the test. In work 20% of tasks lead to 80% of progress. Eliminate low-value activities and double down on what truly moves you forward. Building sustainable habits. Productivity is not about short bursts of effort, it's about consistency. Sustainable habits create long-term success. The 2-minute rule, starting small. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. If it's a bigger task, start with just 2 minutes. This reduces procrastination and builds momentum. Example, instead of saying, I need to exercise for an hour, say, I'll do 2 minutes of stretching. Once you start, you'll likely continue. The habit stacking method. Attach new habits to existing ones. After brushing my teeth, I will read for 5 minutes. After making coffee, I will write my top 3 priorities for the day. Habit stacking makes new routines effortless. Conclusion: productivity as a lifestyle. Optimizing productivity is not about working harder, it's about working smarter. By shifting your mindset, managing time effectively, eliminating distractions and sustaining energy, you can achieve more in less time. Productivity is a lifelong skill. Start small, apply these techniques, and refine them as you go. The key is consistency. The more intentional you are with your time, the more control you gain over your success. The goal is not to be busy but to be effective. Master productivity, and you will master your life. Chapter 11. Building Stronger Relationships. Relationships are the foundation of a fulfilling life. Whether personal or professional, strong relationships provide emotional support, open doors to new opportunities, and contribute to overall well-being. Despite their importance, many people struggle with maintaining meaningful connections. They focus on surface-level interactions while neglecting the deeper aspects of relationship building. The good news is that strong relationships are not based on luck. They are built through intentional effort, emotional intelligence, and effective communication. In this chapter, we will explore the key principles of building stronger relationships, from deepening emotional connections to resolving conflicts and fostering trust. The foundation of strong relationships. Healthy relationships, whether romantic, friendship-based, or professional, share common elements. Understanding these core principles can help you cultivate stronger connections with the people in your life. 1. Trust, the cornerstone of every relationship. Trust is the foundation of all strong relationships. Without it, connections remain fragile and unstable. Trust is built through consistency, honesty, and reliability. Be dependable. Follow through on your promises and commitments. Communicate openly. Avoid hiding information or misleading others. Respect boundaries. Understand and honor the personal limits of others. When trust is strong, relationships thrive. When broken, it takes time and effort to rebuild. 2. Authenticity. Being your true self. People are drawn to authenticity. Genuine connections form when you show up as your true self, without pretending to be someone you're not. Express your true thoughts and emotions. Don't suppress your feelings to please others. Be vulnerable. Share your challenges and struggles to create deeper connections. Avoid manipulation. Genuine relationships are built on honesty, not hidden agendas. Authenticity fosters meaningful interactions, making relationships stronger and more fulfilling. 3. Emotional intelligence, understanding yourself and others. Emotional intelligence (EQ) plays a vital role in relationship building. It helps you navigate emotions, communicate effectively, and respond to situations with empathy. Self-awareness, recognize your emotions and how they affect your behavior. Empathy, understand and validate the feelings of others. Self-regulation, manage emotions instead of reacting impulsively. Improving emotional intelligence strengthens both personal and professional relationships. Effective communication, the key to meaningful connections. Communication is at the heart of every relationship. Without it, misunderstandings arise, conflicts escalate, and connections weaken. Strong relationships require clear, open, and honest communication. 1. Active listening. Hearing beyond words. Listening is more than just hearing words. It's about understanding the emotions behind them. Active listening shows respect and builds trust. Maintain eye contact. Show that you are fully engaged. Ask follow-up questions. Clarify points and show genuine interest. Summarize and reflect. Repeat key points to ensure understanding. By truly listening, you make others feel valued and appreciated. 2. Expressing yourself clearly. Many conflicts arise from unclear communication. Expressing yourself effectively prevents misunderstandings and builds stronger connections. Use I statements. Instead of saying "you never listen to me," say "I feel unheard when my opinions are dismissed." Be direct but respectful. Say what you mean without being aggressive. Consider timing and tone. The way you say something is just as important as what you say. Clear and compassionate communication strengthens relationships and resolves conflicts more easily. Conflict resolution. Strengthening relationships through challenges. Disagreements are a natural part of any relationship. The key is to handle them constructively, rather than letting them damage connections. 1. Stay calm and manage emotions. When conflicts arise, emotions can take over. Staying calm helps you approach the situation rationally. Take deep breaths before responding. Avoid reacting in anger. Instead, pause and collect your thoughts. Listen before defending yourself. Understand the other person's perspective before responding. 2. Focus on solutions, not blame. Instead of pointing fingers, shift the conversation toward resolving the issue. Ask "how can we fix this?" rather than "whose fault is it?" Find common ground. Look for areas where both sides agree. Be willing to compromise. Strong relationships require flexibility and understanding. Handled correctly, conflicts can strengthen relationships rather than weaken them. Building and maintaining meaningful relationships. Strong relationships require ongoing effort. Whether it's a close friendship, a romantic relationship, or a professional connection, consistency is key. 1. Make time for relationships. Busy schedules can weaken relationships. Prioritizing time for loved ones keeps connections strong. Schedule regular check-ins. A simple call or message can maintain bonds. Plan quality time. Engage in activities that strengthen your connection. Be present. Give full attention when spending time together. Small, consistent efforts make a big difference over time. 2. Show appreciation and gratitude. People want to feel valued. Expressing appreciation strengthens relationships and deepens emotional connections. Say thank you often. Show gratitude for even small acts of kindness. Give compliments sincerely. Acknowledge strengths and efforts. Surprise others with thoughtful gestures. A kind note or small act of kindness can brighten someone's day. Gratitude fosters warmth and mutual respect in relationships. 3. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with shape your mindset, emotions, and habits. Choose relationships that uplift and inspire you, and avoid toxic relationships. Distance yourself from those who drain your energy. Seek out supportive people. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage and challenge you to grow. Build a strong network. Healthy relationships provide emotional support and valuable opportunities. Conclusion: the lifelong value of strong relationships. Building stronger relationships is one of the most valuable investments you can make. Relationships influence happiness, success, and overall well-being. By focusing on trust, authenticity, communication, and emotional intelligence, you can create deeper, more meaningful connections. Conflicts will arise, but with patience and understanding, they can become opportunities for growth. At the end of the day, success and fulfillment are not just about achievements, but about the relationships you build along the way. Prioritize meaningful connections, and your life will be richer, happier, and more fulfilling. Chapter 12. Staying motivated for the long run. Motivation is the driving force behind success. It pushes you to start, keeps you going through challenges, and helps you stay committed to your goals. However, motivation is not always constant. It fluctuates based on emotions, circumstances, and mindset. The key to long-term success is learning how to sustain motivation even when enthusiasm fades. In this chapter, we will explore the science of motivation, the strategies for maintaining momentum, and the mindset shifts necessary for lasting success. Whether you're pursuing personal growth, career ambitions, or health goals, understanding how to stay motivated will empower you to reach your full potential. The science of motivation. Motivation comes in two forms, intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation comes from within. It's driven by passion, curiosity, and a genuine desire to grow. Examples include learning a new skill because you love it or exercising because it makes you feel good. Extrinsic motivation comes from external rewards. These include money, recognition, grades, or social approval. While effective in the short term, extrinsic motivation often fades once the reward is removed. The key to long-term motivation is finding the right balance between both. Relying only on external rewards can lead to burnout, while pure intrinsic motivation might not always provide the structure needed for consistent progress. The mindset shift, discipline over motivation. Many people believe motivation is the key to success, but the truth is, discipline is more reliable. Motivation fluctuates, but discipline keeps you moving forward even when you don't feel like it. Motivation is an emotion. It comes and goes, just like happiness or excitement. Discipline is a habit. It creates consistency, ensuring you stay on track regardless of how you feel. The most successful individuals don't rely on feeling motivated. They develop habits and routines that keep them moving forward. They do the work even when they don't feel like it. Strategies to stay motivated long-term. 1. Define your why. Without a strong reason behind your goals, it's easy to lose motivation. Ask yourself, why is this goal important to me? How will achieving it improve my life? What will happen if I give up? Your why is the emotional fuel that keeps you going when things get tough. The clearer and deeper your purpose, the stronger your motivation will be. 2. Set SMART goals. Vague goals lead to vague results. Use the SMART framework. Specific, clearly define what you want to achieve. Measurable, track your progress. Achievable, set realistic goals within your control. Relevant, ensure your goal aligns with your values. Time-bound, set deadlines to stay accountable. Example: instead of saying, I want to get fit, say, I will work out for 30 minutes 5 times a week for the next 3 months. 3. Break big goals into small steps. Overwhelming goals can kill motivation. Breaking them into smaller, manageable steps makes them less intimidating. Big goal: write a book. Small steps: outline the chapters, write 500 words a day, edit 1 section per week. Each small victory builds momentum and keeps you motivated. 4. Create a reward system. Rewards reinforce positive behavior. When you complete a task, celebrate your progress. Examples: treat yourself to a coffee after completing a big project. Take a weekend trip after reaching a major milestone. Allow yourself a break after a focused work session. Rewards keep you engaged and give you something to look forward to. 5. Build a support system. Surrounding yourself with supportive and motivated people increases your chances of success. Join a community of like-minded individuals. Share your goals with a friend or mentor. Seek accountability partners who push you to stay consistent. Motivation is contagious. When you're around ambitious people, their energy rubs off on you. 6. Use visualization and affirmations. Your mind plays a powerful role in maintaining motivation. Visualization: close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your goal. Feel the emotions associated with success. Affirmations: repeat positive statements like, "I am disciplined and capable of achieving my goals." These techniques keep you focused and mentally engaged. 7. Expect and overcome setbacks. Challenges and failures are part of every journey. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as learning opportunities. Reframe mistakes. Instead of "I failed," say, "I learned what doesn't work." Adjust your approach. If something isn't working, find a different strategy. Don't quit because of temporary discomfort. Motivation returns when you push through obstacles. 8. Maintain energy and avoid burnout. Motivation fades when you're exhausted. Prioritize quality sleep to recharge your mind. Proper nutrition to fuel your body. Regular exercise to boost mood and energy. Breaks and relaxation to prevent burnout. A healthy body supports a motivated mind. Long-term success: turning motivation into a lifestyle. The goal is not just to stay motivated for a few weeks, but to create a lifestyle where motivation becomes natural. Here's how: develop a daily routine that includes your goals. Remove distractions and temptations that derail progress. Surround yourself with inspiration, books, mentors, and success stories. Keep challenging yourself to grow and improve. Over time, motivation transforms from something you chase to something that becomes part of who you are. Conclusion: keep moving forward. Staying motivated for the long run is not about constantly feeling excited. It's about commitment, consistency, and resilience. Motivation may fluctuate, but with the right mindset, habits, and strategies, you can keep moving forward no matter what. Success is not about how fast you go, it's about never stopping. Keep your vision clear, stay disciplined, and remember, every small step forward is progress. Stay the course and you will achieve more than you ever thought possible. Conclusion: becoming your best self. Self-improvement is a lifelong journey, not a final destination. Throughout this book, we have explored the key principles of personal growth: emotional intelligence, discipline, productivity, relationships, motivation, and health. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in shaping the person you become. But the real transformation happens when knowledge turns into action. Becoming your best self is not about perfection. It is about continuous progress. It is about making better choices today than you did yesterday. It is about learning, evolving, and adapting to challenges while staying true to your values and purpose. The power of small steps. Many people believe change requires drastic action, but in reality, sustainable growth comes from small, consistent improvements. Whether it's improving your mindset, refining your habits, or strengthening your relationships, the key is consistency. Read one more page. Take one extra step. Have one deeper conversation. Make one better decision. Over time, these small actions compound into extraordinary results. Growth is not about speed, it's about direction. Keep moving forward, no matter how slow the progress may seem. Overcoming setbacks and staying committed. Challenges and failures are inevitable. Even the most disciplined and successful individuals face obstacles. What sets them apart is their ability to rise after every fall. When you lose motivation, rely on discipline. When you make mistakes, learn from them instead of dwelling on them. When you feel stuck, remind yourself why you started. You do not have to be perfect to succeed. You only need to be persistent. The importance of mindset. Your thoughts shape your reality. A growth mindset, the belief that you can learn, improve, and adapt, will always keep you moving forward. Instead of seeing challenges as barriers, see them as opportunities to grow. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a stepping stone towards success. Replace self-doubt with self-belief. Replace procrastination with action. Replace fear with courage. Success is not reserved for a select few. It is available to those who are willing to work for it, taking responsibility for your life. No one else is responsible for your success. Not your circumstances, not your past, not other people. The power to change your life is in your hands. Own your choices. Take responsibility for your actions. Commit to becoming the best version of yourself. The moment you stop making excuses and start taking action, everything changes. The journey ahead. Personal growth does not stop when this book ends. The real journey begins now. Take what you have learned and apply it. Experiment with different strategies. Keep refining your approach. Stay committed to the process of growth. You have the potential to become someone greater than you ever imagined. Keep learning. Keep improving. Keep striving to be better. Your best self is not a destination. It is a continuous evolution. And every step you take brings you closer to the person you are meant to be. Start today. Keep going. Never stop becoming the best version of yourself.